Hello guys, this is Carlos. Again, we're gonna cook some beef short ribs. Okay, we're gonna do restaurant style. So we're gonna do braise them. Okay, I got some beautiful short ribs from my friend Paul from Fulton Market. So they are bone-in short ribs. Okay. So first thing I'm gonna do is get these beautiful pieces of short ribs. Usually, if they have a lot of blood, you want to dry them out, but this one are pretty dry, so they're fresh, recently just cut for us. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna season them. Okay, so now our meat is really well seasoned, salt, pepper, a little bit of dried spices, and now we're gonna sear it. Give a nice deep sear. Use a little oil. Make sure the pan is hot. Then here goes. And don't be afraid, it might seem like, don't feel like you're burning the meat. You want to get it really nice, deep, dark color. It'll take about 2 minutes to get a nice color on each side. When you flip it over, you can do all the sides on the meat. And then, once it's really well roasted, we'll go to the next step, which is like the braising part. Okay. Okay, so when we get to this point on the meat, really nice deep sear, so we're gonna take them out, and then we're gonna use the same pan to roast our vegetables. Okay, so I got some celery. Onions and carrots, big pieces. You don't need it to be small. One big pieces. Get a nice roasted vegetables in here. Then gonna put some garlic as well. Okay, some fresh garlic. Okay. I'm gonna do one more head of garlic, just because I love garlic. Only por eso, because of that. Okay. Garlic. And then the same seasoning that we use to sear the meat. You can put some of that on here too as well. Some of the herbs. You can also put a few bay leaves, a little bit of black peppercorn. Okay. And I got some green peppercorn as well. Green peppercorn. And gonna do some clove. Hold on, I'll find it. Okay, just a few pieces of the whole cloves in there. We let these vegetables cook down a little bit. And you can also put some tomatoes, canned tomatoes, and then put fresh tomatoes. Okay. Let me put some Roma tomatoes. Okay. There you go. Roma tomatoes. Coming along right here. Put some salt and pepper. Don't be afraid. Put a lot of salt and pepper because the meat's gonna absorb all this flavor. And if this part is bland, the meat is gonna be bland as well. Okay? So a nice amount of salt and pepper. Also put in a little bit of tomato paste. Tomato paste. Okay. I mean, you can put anything you want on for garnishes, for spices. It doesn't make a big difference. Usually you can put some fresh thyme or rosemary. You put a little bit of cilantro in there too. And now we're gonna deglaze the vegetables with a little bit of red wine. Okay? The wine, some people don't like to use the red wine or white wine. It helps tenderizing the meat. It's a lot more tender and it gets a little more flavor. Okay, so a little bit of red wine in there. We're gonna cook this down. And then we're gonna add some beef stock or chicken stock. I do have some veal or beef demi. So this is beef juice. Okay. This has got a lot of flavor, so you can add beef seasoning, beef base and water. So I'm gonna put some water in there. And again, you want your liquid and your vegetables to be enough so when you put the meat in, it covers the whole thing. And you can either finish it in the oven or finish it on the stove on the top. So I'm gonna do this one on the stove top and see how it comes out. Okay? Okay, now that we have our vegetable stock ready for the short ribs, I'm gonna actually transfer them to a bigger pot because this one's kind of small. So, yes, my daughter here, come here.
Hi.
Stop. Relax.
Today,
Okay, ayúdame.
today my school is Green Day.
Okay, Green
That's
Day.
why I'm wearing a green shirt and a green pantalon.
Okay. Alright, so my daughter wanted to be in the video. Okay, so we're gonna move on and put our meat on our pan. And again, like I said, you can put this in the oven. It takes about 2 to 3 hours, about 300 degrees. I'm going to do it in the stove on the top. So we have the meat ready. We have our stock. Okay.
Ooh, delicious.
So, and we're gonna cook it for 2 or 3 hours. We'll see you know, we're gonna cover it with
Pa, Mom,
the lid.
Pa, Mommy and Daddy
You
are gone,
gotta
so
make
you're gonna have to take care of us.
Okay, so you have to make sure there is enough liquid to cover all the meat. So I'm gonna add a little bit more water, okay? Okay, so now our meat is being cooking for 2.5 hours. Should be ready. We're gonna check it out. This is bone-in short ribs. Okay, so you can see right here, the bone should be easy to come off. It's just falling off the bone. See right here, the bone coming right out. And take a little piece. Try it. And then I'm gonna show you one important thing to do is once you turn it off, let it sit on the sauce for at least 1 hour or 2 so the meat doesn't get really dry. So this step will prevent it from getting really dry. So it's gonna be really moist and more tender, and it's gonna have a lot of more flavor. So we're gonna let it sit. I'm gonna make some Parmesan mashed potatoes, and then I show you the plating for this dish. Okay, so ya tenemos nuestras, I'm sorry, I was doing this video in English. So we have all our components ready. We made it a bone-in short ribs of beef, okay? So now we're gonna put a plate together. I also have some Parmesan mashed potatoes right here. So we're gonna put some Parmesan mashed potatoes. And then we say that we let the meat rest in the sauce. The way it gets a lot more flavor. Okay, so the meat should be falling off the bone. Okay, so here's our meat. Okay. Okay, so here tenemos, we have our bone-in short ribs. I'm gonna garnish a couple of the vegetables in here. We got some tomatoes, carrots. You can do mushrooms too. I didn't put any mushrooms because I didn't have any ready. But look at this, the bone is just coming right out. The bone is just coming off really easy. Okay, and we're gonna put some of the sauce as well. Some of the this delicious red wine reduction, and we're gonna put some garnish together. I don't have anything ready, so I'm going to put something simple together. So yes, I have a little bit cilantro right here. I'm gonna give a little color with the cilantro. I'm gonna do some fresh tomato, just to give a little bit of color. Okay, and then I have jalapeno. I want to say hi to Rob and Shannon because they told me they watch my videos. Okay, I hope this one you guys like it better. I'm gonna do a little bit of avocado. This one is for my wife, so she likes these garnishes. Okay, so this one have a little bit of, we're gonna mix this together. Put a little salt. Okay, and this is gonna be our garnish for the short ribs. Okay, avocado, tomato, cilantro. And this dish should be finished and ready. So we're gonna put it right here, right next to the pineapple. Done. Okay.